Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Madhu.
My name is Guru.
We received a good response from you all for our first two videos, so thank you for that. And based on your feedback, today we are going to make an informative video.
Yes, so today we would like to cover two topics. The first being the process of how we constructed our house, and the second being the cost and the location of the house.
Hope you will like it. Enjoy the video.
In the initial phase, we questioned ourselves whether to go for an old or a new apartment, a renovated house, or a newly built house, and that's where we began our search.
Yeah. So our search started almost 2 years back. We started looking for a house, a flat, and also the land, which is called as Grundstück in German, where we thought of constructing a house. So we started searching first on online platforms like Immobilien Scout 24, Immowelt, and eBay Kleinanzeigen. We also found some nice houses and flats in our budget. Then we contacted the sellers and we visited the properties, but we were still not sure whether to buy them. Then we moved on to offline resources like some banks, some construction companies. We also contacted some agents and then visited their properties. And then we started to get a clear idea as to what the house comes with, what an apartment comes with, the price range, and also the advantages and disadvantages of both the properties.
So, weighing down the pros and cons, we began with the apartment, wherein for us it was important to have an individual garden, and also we were wishing to have the property to be on the ground floor because it is very important when our parents or elderly people come to us that they don't have to take the stairs. So, that was one point which was quite crucial for us. And it was quite impossible to have apartments on the ground floor. We couldn't find any. And then we moved on to the renovated ones, and there it is extremely important to check all the elements such as insulation, heating elements, or even the ventilation part, and often you have to do in quite professional inspection for it, and for also you have to pay some hefty amounts for the checking. So we also did a few wherein we could go for the inspection reports, but then they weren't sure about it, and they were telling us to maybe after 10 or 15 years you may have to inspect it again, or you may have to change the whole heating system. So we weren't sure about either going for a renovated one. And then finally we were very much determined to find a land and build our own house, and that's how we went about it.
Yeah. Considering all these facts, we thought of going for a newly built house. After almost 10 months of extensive research and analysis, finally we found a project where the land was offered and the building was supposed to be built.
Once we got to know about the project, we wanted to know more about the project, and that's when we thought of ordering the expose. Expose is basically a document which will explain the whole architecture plan. Secondly, it will also tell about the building materials that we are going to use in order to construct the house, and also a purchase price or the curve price.
The next thing was the financial aspect. We absolutely had no idea on the financial part, and that is where we began searching for some online financial agents. We looked for Dr. Klein and Interhype. We also contacted some of the freelancers. These online freelancers and online finance agents compare different banks, and they come up with different plans for us to choose. After getting an idea, we also approached different banks. The bank also verifies whether we can buy the property. This verification or sort of evaluation depends on different factors. That is our annual income, what type of visa we have, what type of job we have, whether we have a permanent job or a temporary one, our SHUFA score, and also the capital amount that we bring. Usually the bank expects us to bring 10% of our curve price or the purchase price. So considering all these factors, bank comes up with different plans, and they also explain on all these plans. Our construction company is a sister company of one of the banks that we approached, and the bank also offered us a very lucrative offer, which also satisfied us, and then we thought to go for this bank.
So finally, we got a provisional approval from the bank saying that we can afford the project or the construction project that we have it in our hands, and we could go about it. So then we made a appointment with our seller, and he showed us the architecture plan. We also suggested some changes, and they were very happy to do the changes. And once that was all done, we reserved the property.
After reserving the property, the construction company and we together chose a notary office in our city. This notary office drafted an official copy of the Kaufvertrag or the purchase contract, and also they sent us a copy of that. We had around 3 to 4 weeks of time in order to go through this purchase contract in detail, and we made sure that whatever was mentioned in the expose, everything is exactly mentioned here in the purchase contract without any changes. After this period, we had an appointment in the notary office to officially sign this purchase contract. Before we signed this contract, they also explained us everything that was mentioned in the contract, and we could also had an option to clear out our doubts if we had any. After some days, we had to pay the notary and tax fees. This fees was around 9% of the purchase price. This is not fixed, it differs again from state to state.
Meanwhile, we worked on the bank part, wherein we could finish all the documentation part, and we also got a official confirmation from the bank, and the construction began. Once the construction started, there are a lot of phases, wherein after every phase, the builder is going to charge us and he's going to send the bill, and we got the bills, and straight away we took these bills to the bank, and as and when we got the bills, the bank paid them. Also, during the construction phase, we had an option to choose every material that we wish to. For example, we could choose the electric switch, we could choose the tiles, the windows, and also some elements that we need in the bathroom. Once this was all over, it approximately took about a year for the whole construction, and after 1 year, finally there was an inspection which was done by KFW. For your information, the house that we built is a KFW 55 certified house. That means it's an energy efficient house. More on that, we may make another video separately on that. What is KFW and what are the types of KFW houses, and what is this energy efficient house? About that we can make a separate video. But for now, that's what we built, and there will be an official inspection that will be carried out by the KFW people, such as the blow door test, and there will be several other tests with respect to insulation, heating and ventilation. Once they certify that, then the builder will make sure that the house will belong to the new owner, and that was us, and there will be a new appointment made to hand over the key. So once we got the key, we were happy, and we got used to the house. We took about a week or two to note down some problems that we had, and then we set up another appointment to let them know that we are facing some of the problems, and then it was properly documented, and usually we have 3 to 5 years of guarantee depending on the builder, and in this period these problems will be solved.
Most of you commented and asked about the price and location of a house. So now we will briefly touch on these points. We live in upper northern part of NRW state, that is the North Rhine-Westphalia state. Coming to the cost of Einfamilienhaus or Reihenhaus or Doppelhaushälfte in the NRW region somewhere ranges between 300,000 euros and 600,000 euros. This is not a fixed range. This may go down or go even higher depending on the market and the demand. The price also hugely depends on in which city you buy the property and also in what location of the city you buy the property. If you buy the house or the property in the city center of the city, then it is going to be costlier, and if you buy it in the outskirts of the city, then it is going to be relatively cheaper. Our location of the house is not exactly in the city center, but it is very close to city center, and at the same time it happens to be very close to our workplace, which is really convenient for us.
Coming to the area of our house, so we have in total about 200 square meters of land area, and we have around 125 square meters of built up area, which is excluding the attic at the top and also the storeroom, which is at the ground floor. So hope it was clear about the cost and the location about our house. So we would like to present now a small video clip or glimpses of our construction of our house. Enjoy. We hope that this video was informative and helpful, and we also believe that you got a clear picture of how to go and how to proceed with constructing a new house in Germany.
If you still have any more questions, please comment below. We will be happy to address them in our next video. At the same time, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share the video with your family and friends.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.